another thing is, like, how I just asked you about delayed gratification. So we have finite amount of lifetime, and I don't know, I think a lot of the systems today, they consume a lot of your time, and they shouldn't be. Say, for example, two-factor authentication. I mean, it's good and secure and everything, but it makes you go to your phone. If you're not phone with you all the time, it makes you go and pick up your phone, check the code, enter it, right? Well, they could have just done it to your email, right? It's still two-factor. And then if you move countries or something, and then if you don't have roaming and you're stuck, now you have to call center for how many hours to get that done. So I think everything is, trying to make your time as waste as possible. That's what I find it. I don't know whether it's intentional or accident. Yeah.
It depends on the situation. In terms of this two-factor authorization, unfortunately, there are no other ways, at least for now, to secure your processes.
I mean, we can do it email.
Yeah, but you still need to open an email and check the code.
But you don't have to move, right? You can just be on the computer, switch tab, copy, paste.
And if you're using the iOS infrastructure, you can receive your iMessage on the computer too.
Right. Yeah, good. Right. Yeah.
But in terms of overall, every app, every service wants to take your time, especially Instagram. Okay. That's what I don't want.
That's why you delete it.
Because my time is for me.
Yeah, plus you can never get back your time. That's the most important thing, Yeah. And the password, they ask you to change your password every 2-3 months. They force you. And some complexity requirements, it's just never ending. And it logs you out after 30 minutes. I mean, it's back secure, but I can be responsible for my own security. I don't need people to keep doing all these things, right? Then you're wasting your time unnecessarily.
In that case, they just generalize the requirements for everybody, because not everybody is as responsible as you. I also believe that I'm responsible for my security, but this is how the industry goes, and they create rules for everybody.
Yeah, so I would say I would propose they should have a switch or something, like your own responsibility mode and protected mode or something. Then I can switch it on.
I would say that these security issues are like governments right now, so you cannot turn off GDPR or whatever other juristic things you have.
Yeah.
That's why the security comes very close to this core principles of systems, information systems. That's why, unfortunately, I think it's not possible to give them the choice, choice how to either to have it or not.
Yeah. Well, because the thing is, I mean, so people change password every 3 months, but they end up actually saving everything into Google profile anyway. So I don't know how secure it is, because nobody remembers changing password every 3 months.
What service are you talking about?
Sorry?
What service are you talking about? Who asks you to?
So I mean, any website or systems, they have security protocols where they will say, okay, 3 months, you need to change your password to make it secure.
I'm just curious, what service is
that? So
I'm not changing passwords every day.
So for example, GoDaddy is one example. Yeah, they ask you to change, and then now they 1 or 2 months gone really quickly, and then you're like, oh, I just changed a few minutes ago. Then you need to change it again, and they have generate password even. You can generate the password, so there's random number and letters and everything that meet the requirement for the password complexity. Then nobody remember it, so now you end up saving it in the browser. So if somebody hacking your browser, they get all your password. So. I don't know, to defeat the point. So you're wasting all the time, and I don't know how much more secure it is than normal long password that only you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I used to have really long sentence as a password. I think 30 or 40 characters. I don't think any hacker can guess it unless they see me typing. Yeah. So I think that I would argue that would be more secure than having to regenerate every password every 3 months.
No, I'm not thinking that much about security.
Yeah. No, I mean, for me, I'm just thinking about my time. It's a waste of time, and it's not really secure that much, So I don't know whether they just want you to waste your time or make you secure. That's my question, Everybody's busy. Right? When everybody's busy, they don't have time for any higher thinking. Like you get a job, you come back home, there's no time, and every little time left, end up changing passwords. So how do you come up with your own business idea or some groundbreaking idea? You don't have time for that anymore. All these stuff are eating up your time, even little ones. Yeah.
There are different approaches. I think we all heard that really successful people either work 24/7 without any free time, or they wake up early and have morning hours. I mean, really early at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. And they have this morning time where nobody distracting them, and they generate ideas or work on their thoughts or whatever they can do in these 3 hours.
Yeah.
In my case, I'm not getting up early, but I still have free time in the mornings where nobody distracts me, and I can work on what I think is the most relevant and efficient right now.
Yeah. I saw one video on YouTube, and this guy calculated how many time in a lifetime, if you live 75 years, how much time you like used to go to work or go driving to work, do other chores. And he said like you have like your free time is like three years out of 75 years. And that's only if it's continuous, but you're only getting small bits and pieces in between. It's amazing actually when you think about it. 3 years out of 75 years.
I believe in the Asian concept of small steps.
Okay.
And the interesting thing is that in our culture, I mean in my native culture, we don't have this art of small steps. We also believe in big chunks of time that you need to dedicate to a specific activity to gain a skill or to have some results. But the thing is, as far as I see, living my life and studying the lives of other people, the art of small steps really works. Let's say you can devote 10 times in the morning to your book, writing a book.
Yeah.
It means that if you dedicate 10 times, 10 minutes, you will have a 1 page or 6 page written already.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? And if you spend 10 times within a month, you would have even a chapter ready. So, and it doesn't mean that you need to spend all this, let's say, weekends writing all over, because it's even not possible in terms of focus and motivation to spend that much time on one task. But this small 10 minutes time is easy to digest, easy to provide a result. And I'm absolutely sure that everybody can find 10 minutes a day for their strategic projects. That's what I'm saying in terms of, it sounds not that motivational that you have only 3 years in your life to reach goals. But if you think about 10 minutes for that, 10 minutes for that, 10 minutes for that sounds like you can reach the goal.
Yeah. Or you can try to solve the problem of not going to work. So you can do some passive income or something. That will free up a lot of your time. Because most of the 90% of the time you'll be just working your whole life, right? You go to work when you're born, go to school for 10 years, and then you go to work. Then the whole life you're just doing that. So if you have some passive income or something, that will free up a lot of your start.
That's true.
Yeah.
But in order to have passive income, you need to have before active period where you earn money.
Definitely. Yeah. But most of the people, they won't even think about it. They just like actively working until like 90.
That's true.
Actually, my grandfather, I think he's 93 or something. He's still going to office. But I mean, the employer, he's been working there for 30 years. So the employer let him come to the office just for normality. So he go to office 3 days a week, and he got nothing to do actually. The employer just keep paying him. Yeah. But I think it's a good thing because he don't want to stay at home doing nothing,
I see.
Yeah. But I just want to ask him, like, because I haven't met him for ages now. Like, didn't you ever thought of making passive income before? Why you just stay there for like 30 years in one company? Yeah. I mean, these days you don't find anyone. You go like 1 year or 2 year max for permanent employee even, right? Yeah. I do contracting. So sometime I joined the company and then a new employee joined as permanent and they left before I finished my contract. Like, I mean, on good terms. So I mean, permanent employee, not even permanent. I think contractors now even more permanent than permanent people. Yeah.
Hi, I'm David Beckham. From Auckland, New Zealand.